Good morning, down under. It's Lisa HUERTH here, and Fiona had asked me to pop in and explain pamper parties real fast. So, sorry, I'm just putting some stuff away. I flew out of the door. I was late picking up my kiddo from preschool, and then I had to go drop a bunch of customer orders off, and which leads into this nicely. One of my friends, her son is in Boy Scouts, and they're doing a big fundraiser night tomorrow night, and so she asked me if I could donate anything to the raffle or the silent auction. And I used to do this a lot because no one told me not to, and I didn't understand not to, and I wasn't smart enough. So I want you to be smart. And so I used to do this a lot, where I would donate get to my mess, like a sheet of wraps, or a heater, an application kit, and a sheet of wraps, or some samples, or a gift certificate. And those people, I would never hear from those people again, ever. Like, they would take the product and run, and I had no idea if they ever applied them, if they did it and it sucked. So now I do this. Now sometimes I just do a gift certificate, but what's the point in doing a gift certificate for a product? Hang on. What's the point in doing a gift certificate for a product? When I'm learning this new thing. When you can do a gift certificate for a pamper night. Because a pamper night, I write on here where these lines are, what it is, and I just write pamper night, you and 5 friends. I bring drinks, snacks, and manicures for all. And then I put $100 value right here, and I put my contact information right here. And what that does is it gets me in contact with 6 people and face-to-face contact. It's a party, okay? But disguised as a prize. And so normally what I do is I contact when they contact me to book it, to book a date, I ask them their preference, and normally it depends on the time of party. And I say it's for 2 hours, you get me for 2 hours. So I set that precedence, like, this is going to be in and out. I'm not going to be there all night. And pick a time, 10 till noon, 2 to 4, 6 to 8. And normally the time of the day that they book it basically dictates what we bring. But I offer wine and brownies, so girls' night in. Wine you can get fairly inexpensive. Some people aren't into wine. So you can do soda or pop or juice or whatever. What do you want me to bring? Coffee and muffins? Like, what do you want me to bring? And so it's just snacky food that you can write off, and that is very, very cheap, okay? You can also, when they contact you to redeem this, you can also ask them if they'd like to upgrade. And I love this part, because who doesn't want to upgrade? Like, using that word upgrade is key. And they say, well, what is that? Well, you get to try more products. I get to tell you about more products, and you can earn, as well as having a fun girls' night in, you can earn some free and discounted items. And they're like, what? And so that's when you explain that when your friends purchase things, then they get a hostess rewards level. Basically, it's basically being a hostess at a traditional party. Whereas the pamper night, it's not expected that anybody purchase anything. Normally people fall in love with the product anyway, and then they do purchase things. And of course, once they get to a hostess rewards level, you can add on and make sure, you know, you're going to get a party out of it. But if we say this out front right now, then if anybody does purchase at your pamper party, I'm going to get the rewards for that. Whereas if you upgrade, then you would get the rewards for that. Genius, they always upgrade. And when they upgrade from a pamper party, like whether they've won this, I still do bring drinks and snacks, and I still do try to pamper them a little bit. And so I'm going to run through that in just a second, exactly what I do, just so that they can feel that pampered, like they did win a prize. It's not just like a regular party. They did win a prize. They did win 2 hours of my time, a bottle of wine, some brownies, and manicures for everybody. So we're going to do that, but I'm going to tailor it a little bit to be a little bit more party-like. the words that I say, the seeds that I use, the more direct sales pitch versus just try these products. Hope you have a great night in. Bye bye. Okay, so the Pamper Party upgraded to a regular party is awesome because you get in front of 6 people versus just giving them a sheet of wraps, giving them a gift certificate and never hearing from them again, and you're out of pocket, and you don't have any contacts out of that. Whereas this, you're not out of pocket until you do it, and hopefully you never are because they purchase things and you get a party. So yay. Okay, so that's Pamper Nights. What I do for Pamper Nights when I go, I typically take the Indulgence hand care set and I make them buff first, buff with our exfoliating scrub, and then they use cleanse, and then they start doing their prep. So the cleanse is a soap, and then they do prep, push cuticles back, use the remover, this one, can't speak, sorry, nail prep cleanser, and then they get to do a manicure. Now, I like to talk about as many products as I can. So I try to suggest that they do a wrap, like this finger, not this one, this finger. That's what I have the samples for, right? That's most of our sample packets fit this finger on most people, or even a pinky, it's fine. They just to see the process of how it goes on. And then I have them finish off with either lacquer or gel. And if it's a lacquer, 7-day chip challenge, you know, you want to ask them, I always make sure I get nail fees from my girls there, and we hook up on social media so that I can do that follow-up part. But the gel is our most expensive product. We want to be selling that as much as possible, and when they come back, they're purchasing more typically. You know, they're buying the removal pockets, they're buying another gel, they're referring their friends. Okay, so make sure that you definitely talk about the gel, and even if they just have time to try one nail. Now, when you do Pamper Parties, make sure you have more than one heater and more than one gel lamp. Okay, because chances are you'll have 6 people there and they all want to just do gel, and you have one lamp. And that is going to take you a lot longer than 2 hours. So, so yeah, that's my tips. And so Indulgence, buff, cleanse, then you're going to do the prep, which way you're going to do it, nail wrap, lacquer, gel, whatever their preference is. Get the nails done, and use as many products as possible. Invisible cuticle remover, metal spoon pusher, like show them how to use everything from all the stuff. Deluxe toolkit, application kit, all the cleansers, right? You're going to use everything. And then once they've done their nails, then you're going to do cuticle oil, all right, around their cuticles. Make sure they've got good seals. And then you're going to finish off with nourish and quench if needed. Okay, so friend, I always bring both sizes so they know that there's an option. This comes in the kit. They can buy the other one separate. I have them all around my house. This one's good for a purse, so you're going to buy the whole kit. And from those products, because they're a little bit more expensive, you're likely to book parties off of those. You know, when somebody asks how it is, well, you can say it's $120 for the kit, or whatever it is in Australian and New Zealand dollars. It's $120 here for US for the gel kit. Most people like to host a party to get it either half off or free with their hostess rewards. Does that sound good? There's no harm in asking, okay? So, but the biggest thing is you're exposing all of our products, not just nail wraps, to 6 people and not just 1. So that's how I do my Pamper Parties. If you guys have any questions, then let me know. I know nobody's on live. You're probably all still asleep. But if you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you, and I'll pop back in a couple of days or something, or a day or 2, or if you just tag me. And Fiona can keep me updated with your questions if I've missed anything. So. Oh, the foot care line. Should we talk about that real quick? I did a Pamper Party this weekend and I did the foot care line. My Pamper Party was one of my friends. She's one of my VIPs. And so we did everything. We did the foot care as well as the hand care and the mani. And she also did a gel application on her toes. But it was at my house, super relaxed. We went on for hours because my husband taking the kids away. So we just kind of hung out and did that. But I went and got these from our dollar store. They're just like pretty tubs. I like that this teal, it matches the foot care line, and then of course our purple. And then I also purchased these. They were 3 for $1. They're like a little scrub. So we did the foot care first. Soak, so just fill the top half with warm water, a little bit of the soak in there. They got to soak their toes. Then I gave them a scrubby brush and gave them some of the scrub. stuff from the foot care line. They scrubbed their feet up, got them all clean and good, rinsed them off in the water. I actually had reusable nappies from way back when that I actually use as gym towels. This sounds so gross, but I use them as gym towels. And I just grabbed a couple of those and they dried their feet off, and then they did their pedicure, and then they used Soothe, which is like the Nourish of the foot care line. Okay, they use that to finish for their pedis, so that worked out super well. But you can keep each party to one specific line if you like. I know a lot of people do party trains where the one person, she'll do a foot care party, and then one of her friends, all the same people go to these parties. The next friend the next month will do like the hand care, the next person the next month will do lacquer, the next person the next month will do gel, and they go basically have 6 parties, 6 months, 6 people, and they're all different hostesses each month. So that's a fun way to do it too. To do all of our products in one party is going to take you a lot longer than 2 hours, so especially the more people there are. So talk to your hostess. Hostess coaching is where you're going to get out what the hostess really wants you to cover. Even if you don't actually do these products, you can still talk about them throughout a regular party, so don't miss anything. All right, girls? All right, I'm glad to have popped in here, and good to see your face. Good to have this connection. If you have any questions, like I said, then just put them below and I will get to them as soon as I wake up or whatever time zone it is. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.